Hello everyone. So, the final card of the week, technically not, because there's another one tomorrow, but this is the last one for now. This is Wolverine Horseman of War, who is a 4/3 objective. This has 5 or more power, unlocked, give one of your cards at each location, plus 3 power. And it starts with 3 tokens because it already has 3 power. So, this card, I think it's pretty good actually. It might be overshadowed by the other 2 cards because they seem to be a lot better, but I don't necessarily think this card is bad. I think it could possibly be like a 4/4 and its ability be 6 power. I could see that happening, but currently I don't think it needs it. It's in like a era where everyone's going to be playing Strife and TOV, so it's kind of hard to evaluate. You'll see from the games though, I was doing pretty well. The hot location helps, I won't lie. My gameplay highlights almost like a story, because it goes from me realizing it's the hot location and showing like how well the deck is performing, to then getting matched up against Black Panther, then Black Panther, and I think another, I think it was Black Panther actually. Yeah, you get the idea. Because it's Kamatage, everyone's just playing Black Panther decks, and it kind of sucks the fun out of it. I'll return to this deck after that has gone, but sadly it just so happened to be the day that I was playing this deck. The hot location, I was like, wow, works pretty well, only until it didn't. But anyway, enough rambling, I will go through the deck. So, today it is a Silver Surfer deck called W Death, Wolverine of Death, you know, again, very creative. But it's pretty much just a generic Surfer deck. It's evolved slightly since Surfer has also evolved slightly. We have America Chavez. I will say the deck is oriented slightly more around Wolverine to try and make it work more often, so America's in here to buff the next card. Surge for the same reason. Also both work pretty well with all the 3 drops that need buffing. You have your Brood, your Maverick, your Silver Surfer, Sebastian, the generic Silver Surfer cards. Viv Vision is insane right now. She got buffed recently, and I don't think enough people have been making use of her from what I've seen. I haven't checked statistics, but I think she's probably being overlooked. I managed to get her buff proccing off quite often, and all of these cards need it as well. Then we have Copycat, because you can just throw some tech cards in here if you want to throw Mobius in to counter some of the meta, or if you want to throw like Shadow King or Cosmo. They're going to counter things as well pretty well, especially against Strife and TOV, thinking about it right now. But I kept getting like Zolas, I kept getting Fin Fang Fumes, and I'll attribute that to the hot location again. But that was my tech card of choice. Pretty fun. Good knowing deck knowledge, knowing what they're not going to draw as well. We have Wolverine, big boy himself, Galacta and Sarah, kind of just Silver Surfer staples, and Infinity Ultron. I wanted to try this card out a little bit more. You have a few more buff angles. I was getting this card up to decent power, and then with Kamatage being the location, getting like the double proc off multiple times. This card performed a lot better in this deck than Wolverine did, I'll say that for sure. Probably attributed to the hot location, I won't lie. But definitely check it out. The 2 cards that have the gold flame on, I guess, are ones that I think people aren't really giving enough credit to recently. I'm going to edit this in just before I say the outro, but if you want to skip the gameplay, if that's not your thing, I'll put the card review at the end with like my final rankings and kind of how I feel about it. So without any further ado, I'll show you guys the games. We got Arm Zola again. This location is a little bit annoying. I wonder where the effects went. I noticed they've gone for America Chavez and Surge and other things. Let's do Surge. Well, we got the 2 procs, so I'm all good with that. I do think that means that it only procs once when you play it again. Are we wanting to use Arnhem Solo? Maybe with Sarah next turn. Could be nice. Maybe Sarah and then we Arnhem Zola it. But they have negatived, which is a little bit scary. I was thinking Infinity Ultra might have been nicer. Or do we just Arnhem the Silver Surfer? That's another option. Okay. I might end up doing that, but for now I'll put Sarah there. Then we can do Galacta Maverick. I don't think I'm Arnhem Zolaring anything then. Yeah, nothing's going to be insane enough. I need to make sure I have 3 drops in the middle. Make the most of that. Then last turn will be Brood. Brood left. Hopefully Viv, because I don't know if I even want to play. Do I want to play this? Let's just do it this way.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
Okay, that is a bit of a scary big call, can't lie. I mean, that beats it for sure. That's probably my best play. Oh, are they going to Arnhem Zola it?
I am Iron Man.
Okay, we're safe. I was a little worried for a second.
Victory!
Until I remembered that I got there Arnhem Zola. Ooh. Relief. More Kamatage. I really did choose a good day to play this deck. Ooh. Hope my horde goes. Oh, never mind. They happen too quick. As long as we are currently equal. Okay. Okay, I can brood. Right, I'll snap and then explain. I'll brood then Viv on that location if I'm winning it. To then just proc on everything. I'll then Infinity Ultron, maybe on the left, and then likely double its power here, bring a copy of it mid. That's how I foresee this playing out. If they end their turn. They end their turn. Well, they ended their turn. Because they played Okoye, I would have thought it was a bot, but I don't think bots do that, so... Also, I realize now Viv is actually not the best play. I should probably Galacta to guarantee a buff on Infinity Ultron. You know what? No. I changed my mind. I have undone my mind. Ah. Okay. Now we do Infinity Ultron shenanigans.
1 hour later.
I don't want to have to hold that bit for too long. How long are you taking? I got the most toxic emote ever, which is the Mystique doing this. Okay.
Wakanda forever!
Why did that take 10 years? I guess we'll never know. Okay, we're doubling Infinity Ultron's power. Twice. It's becoming insane, so an Arnim Zola is not going to beat it. Then we're setting a drone here equal to its power. Then, I don't know, we'll just top this off. It's not going to pull a card regardless of wherever we play it, so I'll just put it here. Are you going to end your turn? I have to fill a lot of airtime here with this guy, huh? You know, Grun's bone. You're actually just giving me more editing to do, I realize.
How many did you see?
14,605. How many did we win? One.
Victory!
What? All of that just to retreat? You didn't even retreat at the start of the turn. Sorry if that was loud. Yeah, okay. On to the next game. Okay. We got Psylocke, which is actually not that great. Glad they played into Feast though. Really want to draw Sarah here. Wow. Okay, well, seeing as this is a bot,
Oh, snap!
I think if we snap now, it's better than later. Then I just try and stay behind two of their locations. Magic. This could allow us to do some crazy Infinity Ultron stuff. But we only have 4, so Galacta. We'll keep it simple for now. Okay. 100% Sarah. Wolverine's power has procced. We'll need to do Maverick next turn. This is scarily strong.
Opponent snapped!
And they snapped, so pretty happy with that one. Do Maverick here, Infinity Ultron here. The next turn it's Wolverine, Silver Surfer, Brood probably.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, don't know if I'm beating that middle location. But with honor reveal abilities happening twice, doubling its power, we can. I'll be sacrificing this location unless I were to. Oh, yeah, Wolverine's ability goes off after, so technically also not going to help. Could double the Silver Surfer buffs. Which is going to make this 11. But 11 power here doesn't win the location, so let's do the interesting. This. Okay, Double the on reveal. Wolverine's ability goes off. Silver Surfer procs. This power here that doubles Infinity Orphan twice. Very nice. And Wolverine helped us secure the other lane as well.
Victory.
Might be a bot game, but it was a pretty nice showcase. Taking on Zola is pretty nice. It seems like Copycat is pretty good right now. Okay, I can live with the Brood. Castle Blackstone. Okay. It's probably got to be sure. I really want to win this location.
Snapped.
Oh. They probably got something that allows them to play there with a lot of power. If it's something like Gladiator, I'm not beating it. What the heck did Astral Projection become? Need to close my overlay 1 second. Bring my overlay back up because it's not allowing me to click. It became In Fang Foom, which I think he misunderstood how that works.
Snap. Victory.
Oh no, the #1 Dan Hip hater. I don't know where all this Dan Hip hate is coming from. It almost makes me want to snap. I'll leave it for now. It's not the card you want it to land on. Although, you know, doing like this is technically... It might net me more power later down the line. Ooh. That is scary though. Nice. Okay, Wolverine's ability has procced. We can do Maverick Wolverine, which is going to make Maverick 7, and then he just gives 7 power to something else, which does seem pretty good. I do kind of want to get Infinity Ultron duplicating like crazy though. I won't snap until I see what I get. How many gores? Okay, well, I got a lot of infinity ones. But also Sandbar I had completely forgotten about. This doubles Infinity Ultron's power, and this adds a drone to the location, equal to Infinity Ultron's power. So... I might be happy enough with that. It's gonna make it 24. Okay, I'll ride this one out. Oh, it was a close one. If Sandbar wasn't up, I could have put down another stone just to fill this location. But yeah, that was a close one. Cool, that's going to be quite a nice spot for Viv. I won't say no to that. Oh, Mercury is going to make Viv a little bit awkward. I want all of these to get a proc from Viv, realistically. I actually don't know which one I want to play. Let's say Sebastian, sure. We just play him here just to secure Viv's buff. Okay. We secured Viv's buff, but not in the way I wanted to. Put Galacta here.
I want the throne.
Okay. Well, Maverick here is nice. Then we can just do Surge. They're probably going to Cannonball. So if we can, by any chance, let them go first next turn. Kind of want to snap. But also, I don't think I realistically have the power here to snap. You got a Cannonball here. Yeah, okay. And Viv cannot move. Okay. Brood. I don't think we need to Maverick Brood, really. We can Maverick Silver Surfer. But are they going to bank on them winning right? Or do you think they'll bank on them winning left? Because if that's the case, we Brood here. We can actually be insanely strong here. It just depends on... Because they can't play something with 10 or more power here. Gonna do this. Oh, they retreated.
Victory.
All of that for nothing. Okay. What do we get this time? Enchantress. Don't know about that one, Chief. I feel like they've got it in their deck for a reason. Ah, they don't have it in their deck for any particular reason, actually. This is nuts, by the way.
Snap.
They've got it in their deck for Arisham things. But if I Viv here, and they don't play something, they could anticipate it being a Green Goblin. They Caliband, okay. In which case all my Vivs are going to move. Then I got Enchantress, right? Enchantress could still be good, actually. Get the extra energy. Okay, so Caliban is going to hit the highest cost enemy card. I could just throw an Ultron down on the last turn to tank all of that. Because if I put Maverick here, it should just win against Caliban. Yeah, my Vivs are going to move. I could then just Silver Surfer That's nuts. Are all these Calibans going off going to be a problem? That is like minus 28 power, but it depends where they hit. Because these Mavericks are already winning by, what, 8 power? And then they're going to be winning by 16 power. So this lane only loses if 3 Calibans hit, but if 3 Calibans hit there, then I think I win, so... Okay. I don't think there's any possible order that those things could hit that would make me lose.
Victory.
If one more hit right, it was close, but wow. That was a crazy game. Didn't even get Wolverine out there, but still. Crazy game. I'll just put Surge there for playing something. Is this like a Nimrod deck? It's kind of cool. I haven't seen a Nimrod deck for a while. Didn't draw Brood, sadly. Ah, okay. Also not really mad about that. What do we put where? Merging this. What am I going to want to merge it with? I don't even know, you know. Let's do that. Maybe merging it with America Chavez isn't the worst. Although, technically it's not going to do anything now, but
Wakanda forever!
another Black Panther deck. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, well we get to double its power.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
Wakanda forever!
So hopefully it wasn't attempting to win that way. Merging that is pointless now, actually. Let's do Sebastian Shaw. Infinity Stone. Let's give the Infinity Stone the Galacta power. Then... this one is the same as Brood, but this looks nicer. Sure. Ooh. Lucky dodge. But also,
Wakanda forever!
I still lose. I lose by 1, which is a bit annoying. Never getting the Infinity Stones I need, sadly. Okay, for the final rankings. We've made it to the end of yet another video. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay highlights. Got a little bit upsetting towards the end with all the Black Panther decks, but it's to be expected, I suppose. So, Wolverine, how do we think he performed? I don't really know. I think this deck would be better if he wasn't in it, I won't lie. He's a 4/12 with a really difficult, way of getting there. I don't know if that is enough to attribute him to be a good card. He's fun in this deck, but also because you can't rely on which targets he's going to hit. it makes him very awkward. I'm not sure what I ranked him, but I think I'll give him a 3 star. This season, for the rest of the season, I'll use my old rating system, but come the start of the next one, I'm going to update it. I think last episode, my Strife video, I mentioned that I was doing the IMDb style of ratings, where like 3 to 3.5 is my average rather than 2.5 being average. So I think he's good. Do I recommend picking him up? Unless you like very specific archetypes, or if somebody cooks something by the end of the week, maybe. Where he stands right now, I'd probably say no. I think there's some upcoming cards that'd be better to save your tokens for, and probably some more in future seasons that I recommend instead. So that's my glowing review for this card. Kind of sits in the middling. If you like Silver Surfer, probably go for it. See if anyone else has cooked anything else up that you like. Otherwise, it's probably a skip from me, I think. And yeah, that about wraps it up for this video. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. It helps a ton, honestly. I know that's just muscle memory for me to say at this point, but I can't express how much it helps. And with how well my videos have been doing recently, I'm so thankful to you guys. I've been getting a lot more subscribers as well. And I don't know if to attribute it to me doing my outro again finally, but maybe it is. And I'll speak to you all next time.